very early at the public, we realized we had the thing that you always hope for as a theater artist, which was everyone who leaves the show tells their friends about the show. And you can't buy that, and you can't bottle it, and you can't predict it. But we realized as it became a tougher and tougher ticket to get at the public and then on Broadway, that we had two priorities when it came to access.
The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter.
One was kids, because if a US history teacher can't bring their kids to our show, we messed up. And so that's what went into the thinking of creating Edgeham and our partnership with the Gilder Lehrman Institute and creating an educational experience that has now served 250,000 students over the past 5 years. And two was, we have lightning in a bottle with this company that has been performing the show and helped create these roles as I was writing them. And so we basically self-financed a 3-day indie movie. And it took a long time to get that into place, and we did it just in time. Leslie, Pippa, me, and Ariana DeBose, who you see in this movie, would leave the show a week and a half later. Oh, that's interesting. Inclusion is a requisite for me even getting to talk to you today. I started writing in the Heights because I desperately wanted a career in musicals, and West Side Story is 50 years old and I'd never get cast as Bernardo. When it comes to Puerto Rican dudes, that's all we got in the canon. It was a way of writing what is missing. And I think every time I write something for the stage, in a way I'm writing what I see as missing. And so Hamilton is no different in that regard. It is, I didn't know or really care particularly about the founding fathers until I read this biography and went, oh, this is the immigrant among the founders. I understand that trajectory in my guts in a way, because I grew up in those communities and I understand that story. And so what's really interesting about the moment we're in now is so much of the systemic inequities are always sort of pushed away under the guise of it's business as usual. Yes, those are lofty ideals, but we're doing 8 shows a week and this is a business. Well, there's nothing about this moment that is business as usual. And so I find it encouraging that in this moment where we're discussing systemic racism on a whole in this country, we're also discussing it in our particular silo. And why doesn't the audience to Hamilton look as diverse as the cast of Hamilton? Why doesn't the crew backstage look as diverse as the cast of Hamilton? And having meaningful conversations in that regard in this moment where nothing is business as usual is a silver lining to the pandemic that we're in.